guys, Ash here. It's Monday Move time, and it is the final move of our March series of high intensity interval training. And I wanted to end this one with donkey kicks. Now, you may feel like an ass. Well, I'm just kidding. I had to do that, you guys. I've been thinking about it. Anyways, the donkey kick, you guys, it helps you to, one, it's a high intensity move, but two, you have to lock in your core for it. Three, it's a jumping move, but it doesn't put strain on the knees, which is nice. And there's variations that you can do with it, hence why I have the deck right next to me. Now, of course, you might not have the luxury of having a deck, but you might have a chair. I think you have a chair at home, right? So I'm going to straddle it for the video purposes, but if I had a chair, and obviously this would be a pretty low chair, I could still do it right here, just so you can think about it. A couple of things. Again, it is still jumping though. Maybe you just don't jump. You don't like to jump. You don't like the feeling of jumping. So the option would be to hinge forward and to just kick your butt side to side, kind of like a hamstring curl, right? The other option, of course, if I'm on the floor doing this, okay, then I'm going to be here and I'm going to be kicking from there, right? So I am going to demo it on the floor and move the deck out of the way in a second, but I want to make sure I show you this elevated. So I'm here. I've got a nice support base. My hands, once again, you guys, these are still plank variations because I have head to tailbone alignment. So my wrists are still right under my shoulders. And then I'm gonna jump my feet up and kick my butt. Jump, kick my butt. I'm trying to not get my booty way up in the air. I'm trying to make it more about stabilizing my core and getting my feet up. And of course, you make this harder by going lower to the ground, by speeding it up, and those are kind of basically your options there. So if I move the deck out of the way and I go onto the floor, now my center of gravity has changed, and this makes it way harder. So then I get into that position and I kick, and you also want to try to land lightly on the toes. I always like to tell people when you're jumping or you're doing those, you don't want to just make a thud sound. You want to really try to land lightly and softly. So you guys, thanks so much for joining me on this March series of high intensity interval training. I hope you liked it. I hope you got some good moves out of it, and I'll see you next week.